Welcome back to the channel, everyone. My name is Dr. Angela Cudger. I'm a trained metaphysician and healer, and this channel is dedicated to the health, wellness, and healing of women over 40 years old. In today's video, we are going to be talking all about the type of health coach to hire. Now, if you're over 40 and you don't know what a health coach is, don't worry. I'll explain that to you. I am not just a metaphysician, but I am also the founder of Legacy Holistic Health Institute, where we train health coaches and get them ready to sit for their board certifying exam. So you're going to hear me talk a little bit about the profession, but this video isn't about that. This video is designed for women over 40 to make sure that they have a kick-ass health coach in their arsenal, that you have someone in your vicinity that is an impeccable health coach, and the way that you would, some signs to use to spot a really great health coach and ways to stay connected with them. So that's what we're going to talk about. And so, if you are new to this channel, thank you for being here. If you hear something that you like, be sure to subscribe. Lets YouTube know that this channel is relevant to you, and it lets me know that you like this kind of content and you want to see more of this. Now, and if you're someone who is returning to this channel, I cannot forget my good people. Thank you. All your likes, your shares, and subscribes. You guys have done so amazing in helping me grow this channel. Every teeny tiny single solitary subscriber helps in a big way. When you turn on your notifications, when you come back and you watch my series, y'all, it means the freaking world to me. And it makes me go out of my way to make sure you got everything you need for a woman over 40 to stay healthy, stay well, stay fit, and to stay spiritually whole, you guys. So let's go ahead and let's talk a little bit about health coaching. So when we're talking about health coaching in and of itself is a new field that emerged probably in the 1990s. So I guess it's not so new, but it came about when the healthcare shifted, the billing of insurance shifted. And this is why health coaches can now bill for their services. And so it shifted because, in essence, the health insurance industries reimburse less money for patients who are not getting better every year. So if you're someone that is going to your doctor and your doctor says you're pre-diabetic or you're pre-hypertensive, and they put you on a medication, and you check back in 6 months and it's worse, or you check back in at your yearly checkup and it's worse, it didn't get any better, they're going to get less money for that second trip back. Okay. So, money has a lot to do with this. And so when we're looking at preventative health, and I can tell you, as someone who's an Emory School of Medicine graduate, I am someone who graduated with a bachelor's in respiratory therapy, and I have a degree in clinical research. For someone who has been in all these fields, worked at several different hospitals, hospital systems, and all of that stuff, you know what? We are not taught prevention. We are not taught holistic health and healing. It's something that we have to seek out on our own and start to practice and use on our own before we can extend it to patients or anyone else. And so a lot of times healthcare providers, you see the burnout and things like that, because that sense of purpose is about helping my patient actually get better and heal. But they don't, in reality, that's not what's happening. And so health coaches came about in the 1990s. US Congress assisted with making sure this type of profession was protected. And so health coaches are skilled, they are trained in behavioral change and sustainable well-being. They know how to have conversations to shift your mindset to not only want to take action, but they shift your mindset in allowing you to see why you didn't take action before, and they put a fire under you to create sustainable behavioral change. That's what a health coach is. And every single one of us needs a health coach in our arsenal. They are not your doctor, they are not your therapist. Those individuals have a specific skill set. Health coaching has a specific skill set as well. But you want to make sure that you're hiring the right coach. Now, at Legacy, we not only train health coaches, but we have a matchmaker service for those people who need a health coach. And I will put the link down in the description to the survey to fill out for you to get matched with someone who is in alignment with exactly where you're wanting to go, so that they can figure out what's going on with you. And the beautiful thing about this is the service is covered through most insurance. Okay. And so if you're wondering, it's no reason for you not to have one. If you got an HSA and FSA, In some states, if you have Medicare or Medicaid, and then some health insurances also cover this. So this is not any money out of pocket to you unless they don't cover the whole thing. But in many cases, they will cover those sessions. So how do you pick one? How do you know you got a good one? Because just like with your doctors and your friends and your therapists, there's good ones and there's not so good ones. Okay. And so we're going to look at some things to look at when you are talking about choosing the right health coach. The first thing you want to make sure of is that they are great listeners. Health coaches, when they're trained in health coaching and when they take their exam, there are tons of questions and scenarios around active listening, around understanding what the client is saying and what their desire is, and making sure that they lead their well-being in the conversation. So if a coach is over talking you, if a coach is telling you what to do, just giving out directions, that's not a coach. That's the same as your doctor or anyone else who's trying to get you to be compliant. That's the opposite of empowerment, you see. And so this is why the healthcare system we have in the US has never worked. We are doling out directions on what to do. And that's 75% of the people in the world. When we look at personalities, studies show that 75% of people in the world do not respond to you just telling them what to do. So a great coach is never going to just tell you what to do. That's not how it works. They listen to you, and they listen for where you may be blocked, stopped, or hung up in your empowerment or ability to be sustainably well. That's their job. They should never tell you results that they got for other clients. Has nothing to do with you and your path. You're a different person. And so that's the first thing you want to listen to. They are impeccable listeners, and they can repeat back to you exactly what you said word for word. The next thing that you want to look for in a coach is that they make you the top priority. What do I mean by that? They're thinking more about your results and less about their money. Let me say that again. They're thinking more about your results and getting you to the finish line than they are about their money. Now, granted, none of us is out here to work for free. We're not here to do that, right? We understand that if it's good enough to receive for free, it's even good enough to pay for, right? If it's going to help us for free, we should pay for that service. And so that health coach is a skilled medical person at this point that has a provider indicator number that they can use to bill insurance. And it's the same way you would treat your doctor, your nurse, or someone else who actually went and sat for a board certifying exam to make sure that they are skilled and in helping you. And so you want to make sure, though, still that they are prioritizing your health, that they are setting goals that you desire, that they are making sure that you are the top priority. How you feel is the top priority to them. Where you want to go with your health, where do you see the relationship with you guys going? They make that their top priority. It's all about you, all about you. They spend 90% of the time during your sessions concerned about you, making sure that you're good, making sure that you're heard, you're seen, you're understood. You are the priority in that connection. And so that's the next thing you want to look for. The third thing you want to look for is their sense of commitment, right? They shouldn't be canceling appointments on you. They shouldn't, you should have some real questions when you are not hitting your goals consistently. If you said that you were going to lose weight within the next week or months or whatever, and you're eating the opposite way, they have a way of checking you and saying, yo, I'm concerned about you and I'm committed to this result just like you are. Let's talk a little bit further about how we can get on track. And they check you before you get all off balance, right? That's what we are hiring them for. And so they are committed. They are just as committed or even more committed to your results as you are. The other thing to keep in mind too is health coaches are also skilled at knowing when to let a client go. And that's whether or not a client is compliant, or even at the end when somebody has hit all of their goals. They have to learn a technique in letting you go and understand that they've empowered you enough to be well and to stay that way. So that's the sign of a really, really, really great health coach. The last thing you want to be aware of is that there are different types of health coaches that you should also avoid. All right. So, health coaches that you should avoid. If a health coach only knows information about food, diet, changing your plate, weight loss, if that's all that they don't know anything about chakras, they don't know anything about the deeper meanings of what could be going on with your body. Everything that has to do with our body is not physical. We can all agree to that. And everything that you eat should be in the way that is sustainable for your being. It should not be some cookie cutter meal plan that you know that they're giving to everyone in a free guide. So if you have run into a health coach who offers these kinds of services, you want to make sure you go in the opposite direction. So they should know more about the deeper meanings of the mind body soul connection. They should know more about anatomy, physiology, medications, and how they interact with our physical bodies. They should know these things. They should know. They should know. And they should know more than food labels. They should know transition diets. They should know the energetics of food and the types of energy that foods carry when you eat them. They should know. They should know how to teach you how to shop appropriately. They should know how to teach you how to find the best other people on your team, the best doctor, and different things like that. They should also know enough about chronic disease management that they're able to speak intelligently with you and even with a provider who specializes in this. So they should know way more than just food. If all they know is nutrition, run. And the way that you find this out is you ask them what school they went to. Always ask a health coach what school they went to. And then you go look the school up to look at the curriculum of what they should know, of the things that they should be understanding of. And this will definitely let you know what type of information your health coach knows before you actually look at hiring them. Listen, I hope this video has been extremely enlightening for you. If you are someone who needs a health coach, there is a link pinned at the top of the comments for you to click that and fill out that particular thing so that you can get the help that you need. We match make people with health coaches all the time. We have health coaches who are board certified. These are health coaches who also train other health coaches, and they are medical providers as well, and individuals that specialize in specific kinds of disease processes and different ages of individuals. So our goal after you fill out the application is to match you with a health coach who is in alignment with your goals, and then allow you and that health coach to connect and get you signed up into a program if it's a great fit. I never take the role of teacher lightly. If you like what you hear, if you like being a part of this channel, subscribe to it. Something like this.
Be sure to hit the subscribe button and make sure that you're staying abreast of everything on our channel, and be sure to turn on your notifications so that you know when we post new videos.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you again. And I want to send so much love and light to you. Have a beautiful day.